Now that you've moved on, now that you finally healed, now that you are getting attention from someone who really sees your value, from someone who really knows the value of having someone so faithful like you. Now that he has realized that he threw away something tangible over mere glamour, he wants you back. He has been sending people to call you. He has been talking to people. He has been reaching out to friends. A lot of your posts, he has been using phony accounts to monitor your lifestyle. He still does not know how to step up to meet you. Now that you've actually healed completely, he has seen that what you chased was not actually what he thought it would be. You took your time to heal. You took your time to go through the pains. There were nights you were expecting he would call back. There were nights when text messages popped up your phone, you quickly picked it up thinking he had realized his mistake and was reaching out for a reconciliation. There were nights when the bell rings, you quickly rush to the door thinking you would find him. When your phone rings, you picked up in anxiety, hoping he would be the one to call, to apologize for the things he has done to you. Gradually, days turns to weeks turns to months, and now you took your time and you healed. You cried the nights of sleepless nights, the night of tears on your pillow. You healed. You shut yourself from the world. You took your time and you healed. Then gradually you began to recover. You began to pick yourself. You realized that reality had set in. You realize that you no longer have this person to yourself. You realize that it wasn't your fault because you gave all the love you could. You were just too blinded to see the love you had. Days turns to weeks, weeks turns to months, and you gradually began to glow. You gradually began to become the very person you used to be. You regained your self-confidence. You regained your self-esteem. You took yourself out. You started going out and doing things that made you happy. And you eventually found someone. You were skeptical, but you decided to give it a try. Now that you are very comfortable, now that you are beginning to love again, it's beginning to seek your attention. It wants you back. It's beginning to text you. It's beginning to send messages. It's beginning to ask people to check up on you. It's beginning to call you. It's beginning to remind you of the times you have. You have to be very careful, because if he truly valued you, he wouldn't have let you go in the first place. It's not about a taboo in relationship for lovers to have their usual fight, but getting to a point where it becomes irreconcilable, getting to the point where it begins to get very toxic and physical, getting to the point where the relationship begins to drain you emotionally, mentally, and sometimes financially. But you kept on holding on, thinking someday they would change, until you held on to the point that you completely burned out. You completely lost yourself. And when you were just beginning to be yourself again, they come out of the blues. I see these people like haters of happiness. Regardless of how you feel, it is high time you don't allow your emotions control you. It is high time you don't allow your emotions be the determining factor towards what your happiness should be. You found love, you found happiness. Focus on what you are trying to build, because you didn't give so much and yet you're having this love. Imagine if you totally give yourself in. Imagine if you gave them the type of commitment you used to give to your ex. Imagine the kind of relationship you will have. Do not put yourself in a situation where you would throw away what you built over something that never worked. Do have a nice day.